What's going on, guys? Your boy T Davis, professional Madden player, is back. And in today's video, we're talking about a brand new fire formation in Madden 24. It is called the Bunch Strong Nasty formation. Now, you can find this in a few different playbooks. In my opinion, it's the best in the Chiefs and the Washington Commanders playbooks because they have a few extra plays in this formation. Brand new to Madden 24. You know, they've added the Bunch X Nasty, which they had from single back last year, which became pretty popular. They added that to shotgun as well this year. But I think the Bunch Strong Nasty is even better. We're going to talk about the best plays in this playbook in this video today. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. This is going to be one of the most popular meta formations that you guys will see all throughout the year in Madden 24, especially when we get into MUT and we have extra hot routes that we can add in. But this formation in the Chiefs playbook is absolutely fire, and we're going to break it down today. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys check out payhip.com/tdavisbrand. You can find the link in the description below for the best ebooks and coaching sessions in Madden. There'll be tons of ebooks available throughout the season on my site, as well as 30-minute and 60-minute coaching sessions. If you guys want to take your game to the next level, check it out in the link in the description below. Alright guys, so we take a look at it here. We'll talk about some of the plays, then we'll do some breakdowns for it. Bunch Strong Nasty, right? So, most of these plays are brand new if we talk about it. So some of the good plays that we want to break down: flanker drive here. We got a nice tight end corner route, which we'll get to in a second. This RPO zone read bubble, I think, can really be a problem. Might be one of my favorite run plays early on here in Madden 24 because there's so many elements to it and so many different things you can do with it. PA double post, I think that looks pretty self-explanatory. You got a deep crosser over the middle. You got that nice post from like the double post bunch play that's really popular. You got a tight end flat. You got an underneath drag, and then you got this running back play action flat route, which is kind of underrated in my opinion. PA corner, I mean, look at the stock routes on that. We have a corner route, a deep crosser, and a C route all built in. How much more could you ask for? Absolutely amazing. PA cross, a play that we have seen the last few years in Madden. We got a deep crosser underneath drag and a deep skinny post over the top, so it can create a lot of different concepts there. We have a high-low with the drag crosser. We have a deep skinny post. Amazing inside zone, obviously good run every year. Mesh flat spot, pretty good play there. We have a corner route built in. We have this running back table route. This is one of those plays where if you're in MUT and you have those, whether you have hot route master at quarterback or you add in some route apprentices, I really think that play can be amazing to mix in. This pin pull toss, it's getting a lot of steam from the community. People love it, people hate it. I think it depends on the defense you're facing. If you see, kind of a pinched in defense or a defense overloaded to the left side, there's obviously a run we can go to, and of course slip screen we can add in. So let's talk about a few of these plays and break them down. Let's go to flanker drive first. I'm going to run these versus random defenses, but this is probably I prefer versus zone coverage, but I think it's fine versus man. You get this great tight end corner route from Kelsey. So what I like to usually do is add in a flood concept. So I'm going to go ahead and streak R1, and it's going to look something like that. You can also put circle on a flat like that, put the running back maybe on an in route, and then I like to backside post square if I have that hot route master. If you don't, the route is fine how it is. You could maybe put them on a hitch. You could just streak him to clear him out. You could put him on a curl. A lot of different options there. If you do have that ability, I like to put him on a backside post so that now you have this flood to the right with a backside post. But we're really looking for this tight end corner route, right? So let's go ahead and get some little bit of room, and let's see if we can get it over there. I wanted him to get behind that cloud. I probably should have checked it down to the flat route there, so that is my fault. Let me go ahead and do this again here. We always want to take our flat route if it's there, and you see there initially it's right there for the easy completion, so we take that every time. So you create that flood to the right side. Let me actually place the ball a little bit to the left as well, give myself more room to work with. You always want to utilize those hash marks, guys, if you want to play good John Madden offensive football. All right, let's go ahead and run it again here. This time we're going to get man coverage. We should still get Kelsey to beat him, and he does just like right there. He gets in front of the guy. We can highball it, and we can aggressive catch that. Let's do it again here. Let's see if Kelsey beats him again. He should over the top. I wanted to do a better pass lead, but we still got it over the linebacker. That's the cool thing about this too. A lot of times you're going to get your guy matched up on a linebacker. You can also just keep it how it is. I like to keep the drag from circle a lot as well. So I'll do something like this routes, and then we can do whatever we want with that square route. We can even create like a backside floods with the drag and the corner route. So we have dual corner routes to both sides here, but of course we always want this corner route to Kelsey to the outside there. So great play here. Like I said, I like it versus zone more. We're not getting a lot of zone looks here. Let's see if we can get it this time. Yeah, we get zone this time, and you see Kelsey's wide open there. I wasn't able to get the pass, but zone, I love this flanker drive play. Now, let's go ahead and see what else we have in this formation. Let's talk about the RPO zone read bubble real quick. Run this versus random defenses, of course, as well. So you have many different options on this. Obviously, you want to read the guy with the R over his head. If he stands up, we want to hand it off every time. If he crashes down, you have two options. You can either take off with the quarterback, or you can check it out there to circle. Checking it out there to circle on the flat is always an option on the bubble. But then you have the two options with the R over his head. So this time the R stood up, we just hand it off. It's a simple read option tactic. I will show you guys here. We're watching the guy, the defensive end usually tells you, if you look at your play art, it'll have the R over it, but a lot of times it's common sense. It's the guy on the edge to the running back side. You see him stand up there. Immediately when we see that, we know, okay, we have to hand it off because we can't run with the quarterback. We did have the bubble, though. I mean, we can throw that bubble out every time. Let's go ahead and try the bubble this time. This time was man coverage, so a little bit tighter, but you're really not going to ever, you're really never going to make a mistake when you throw that bubble. You might not gain some yards, but usually the bubble is there. Let's see if we can get it to him this time. There you go. We get that bubble in space. We can hold that block, make a move. Bubble is absolute money. Let's go ahead and read the DN a couple more times here. This time, I messed it up. That was kind of a tough call right there. Couldn't really see what he did. I was kind of late with it. Let's go ahead and do it again. This time they stood up. We handed off. And this RPO kind of is like a nice inside zone. I feel like I'm getting good chunk plays on this. Really, really money here. Let's see if we can get one where they're crashing. This time they're crashing. So we see we have that option now. We can take off with our quarterback. Obviously, you want to be on conservative in your coaching adjustments. Probably a quarterback a little bit faster than Mahomes as well. This time they stood up again. We handed off. I'm really liking that inside zone. And for the fun of it, let's go with the bubble one more time here. Looks like he's playing pretty good. But you still see that, like, there's a defender there, and we still gained about 3-4 yards. So I think that mixed in, this RPO is really going to be effective. A great play to utilize. PA double post. This play is absolute money. So many different things we can do out of it. We'll make some adjustments in a second. First, I just want to show you guys each route. So you see here, you can cancel that play action quickly, and you almost get like a little underneath flat route to the running back, which I think is really underrated that people don't take advantage of. You get a kind of a nice speed boost out of it too. And you see there, that was man coverage, so he was on him, but then you got this deep crosser over the top. So like literally this play stock is money. We will make some adjustments here. You saw the crosser there. Let's try to go to circle here this time. If we can get him on the cut, you see we get a nice dot right there to Richie James on the cut. That's like the double post play out of the gun bunch offset. One more time here. Let's see if we can get Pacheco. See how you get that flat road? It's like a speed boost. Like he gets out there quick. So sometimes, like you can hot road him, but I like to keep that road a lot of the time. So a couple adjustments I like to make is go ahead and put square on a corner route like that. And then you can either, with R1, I like to streak them or drag them sometimes. Just depends on what you want to do with triangle, the running back. But look, for the sake of this, we'll just go ahead and streak them. So now you kind of get this flood to the left side as well as the post route over the middle is wide open there. And you get this delayed flat to the tight end. So there's just a lot of options that you can do on this play. Let's go ahead and you can also, what I like to do is streak the slot receiver. I'm going to go ahead and slant. Or you can keep the route that squares on. I like to slant him a little bit more. And then you keep Kelsey on that flat route. Now you have this kind of slant post combo, which is absolutely amazing to both sides here. And you can look for either one. I think that play is absolute money. That's probably my favorite play, or top two in this formation. Let me go ahead and do it again here. It looks just like this. And you should be able to have circle once again there. Love that route so much, especially when you get that streak route behind it, kind of clears out the defense. You're going to get this post route open a majority of the time. One last time here. This time we'll have the slant. If we can get it over there, I got to pass lead that better to the outside. But you see how this can be effective. Here we go. Let's do it again. Let's go to the slant this time. Boom. Wide open over the middle there. You really stress that user over the middle when you have these slant post combos. All right, let's keep it moving here in this formation that we love oh so much. And let's take a look at PA corner. Now, Talked about how all these routes are insane on this play. I don't even know where to begin with how I want to set this up. It's just so damn good. So first of all, we can create a flood to the right side, right? Go a little bit of streak flat combo there to the right. Obviously, we know how good these are when you have that. I don't know what happened to my corner out there. We'll just check it down. That was very bizarre. The corner route just did not run his route. Okay. Let's try that one again, maybe. So we've got man coverage there this time. So can we beat him? We can. So you see how these corner routes, they'll beat man, and then obviously we prefer the floods versus zone. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Now you can also keep circle on his corner route there. If you were to do that, I'd probably get rid of the C route to the left side. So I'd probably just streak him out, clear him there for that. Maybe create a little corner streak to the right side as well. But this C route, or excuse me, this crossing route to circle, you see how he whoops man coverage there. And we know it usually will get behind zones at certain levels. So there's just so many things you can do on this play. Like, it's insanity. You still got the C route, of course, to the left side. So a lot of times I'll do something like this. We'll have a drag underneath the C route here to the left side. You can hit the C route or you can hit the drag, so you get that little flood to the left. Like, there's just endless possibilities on this play, which makes it absolutely amazing. You can also utilize a little motion. We'll bring over Kelsey. We'll create that little flood to the left there. I'll probably add in a drag, something like this. We'll get that little flood to the left side there versus man coverage. We can check it down to the drag or the C route. So just endless possibilities on this play. PA corner, so good. We'll go over to PA cross now. This play is good stock. Let's see, PA cross here. You don't even need to make any adjustments out of this. It's already that built in, that good. Because you have the drag, you have the crosser, and you have the deep skinny post, but I'm getting screamed at here in practice mode. Let's go ahead and do that again. There's the setup. See if we can hit a crosser over the top. You see how that crosser, it's Richie James too. He's not even that fast, and he's still beating man coverage. And of course, versus zone, you're flooding, so it's going to get open behind it there. Let's go ahead and hit the crosser again. Wide open, boom, just like that. So a lot of different options. Now you can also mix in a little bit of motion that we love oh so much. Let's see if it lets me here. If we go with little in route. So you have kind of a, let's go like this. You have a little crosser in route combo there, which we always love as well. And then you get the in route underneath. So endless possibilities on this play. And it's a good quick snap play in my opinion when you want audible to it. Try to catch the defense off guard really quick. Let's see what else. And then finally, of course, inside zone. Don't need to break that down. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, really good. The mesh flat spot, pretty self-explanatory. You got the corner route and you got the table route. And like I said, you can add in a streak. You can add in maybe a post route over the middle, like something like this. I'll just do it real quick here. Add in R1 on that streak there in the slot. And then I like to put the tight end on a tight end post route. Something like that, and then I'll go ahead and hitch square there. So now I got this flood to the right, which is money, and I got backside post hitch combo, so kind of a high-low read. The defense drops back, I can just check it down to the hitch. If the defense plays underneath on the hitch, I'll hit the tight end post. So a lot of different ways you can attack both horizontally and vertically in this play. Easy check down to the table route. That's why I love it. You got the table route here, the running back, going to that strong side. So a lot of times, if there's no hard flats, like this table route is bread and butter money pretty much every time if there's no hard flats. But look at that corner route. I threw that bad pass lead, but if I would have pass lead that to the outside, it's going to get wide open. Let me do that one more time. Set it up like this. Really love this setup, if I'm being honest. We got man coverage here, so we should have Travis, and we do for the big play over the middle. I think that's pretty much it for this formation. It's really money. Now, I would definitely mix in, when you're in this Chiefs playbook, all these other formations they have, like bunch X nasty, tight open, really good. I'll be doing a scheme on this playbook soon, so be on the lookout for that. The pin pull toss, of course, good. If you face like an overload defense and then a slip screen, always good to mix in. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit this video with a like. Any questions you may have, let me know in the comments down below. Of course, stay subscribed to the channel. If you haven't, hit that bell so you're notified when I do drop tons of content on the way. Appreciate you guys. Until next time, peace. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my exclusive content here on my YouTube channel. And don't forget to click the links in the description below if you want more cool stuff from your boy.